when a job wraps up, do you ever look back at how it really went? Because most owners finish a job and go straight to the next one. Chad Boyle, CPA, here with my smarter brother, Corey. Say hi, Corey.
Hello.
Good job. I knew you could do it. So we are here to talk about the job post-mortem, how a finished job makes your next bid better. Hey, before we go into this, let me ask you a question, Corey. How do you make positive, lasting change? Do you just do a bunch of stuff all at once and then never again? Or is there a better way to do it?
I'm guessing there's a better way, and I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me.
There's a much better way to do it. So how about, you've probably heard of that book, Atomic Habits. Like, let's just make small positive changes consistently. Let's just get 1% better every day. I think the gentleman that wrote that book would be proud of us in this presentation, because this is what this is about. Just getting a little bit better with each job that we do. And after, a month, 2 months, a couple years, you're going to be significantly better by following what we're going through tonight. What most owners do when a job ends: the job finishes, you send the invoice, you move on. Hopefully you cash the check before you move on. We didn't put that on the slide, but I'm sure everybody's thinking it, so I'll go ahead and say it. The numbers go in a drawer or the cloud, and nobody looks at them ever again. Every finished job had lessons in it. So looking back on purpose, a finished job is the best teacher you have. A quick look back tells you what you got right and what you missed. It's not extra paperwork. It's how you stop making the same mistake twice. You're just looking for those small improvements that you can make on that next job and repeating that process over and over. So here's what to look at. We got 5 simple questions about the finished job. Did the job make the money you expected? Where did the hours land versus what you had planned? Where did materials land versus what you had planned? Did anything get added that you didn't charge for? What slowed you down or cost you more than expected? Let's review one finished job. A patio job. It looked fine. It made about the profit you expected. But looking closer, you can see that your labor, you planned for $10,000, the actual was $11,500. So you were a little bit over on the labor. Materials, you planned $7,000, actually came in at $5,800. You were under. That's a good thing. The profit, you planned for $4,000, $3,700, pretty close. Profit looked fine, but look at labor and materials. They were off. Labor ran over, materials happened to come in under. The job worked in total, but for the wrong reason. Next time, you might not get lucky on the materials. One job won't tell you much. Maybe that patio was a one-off. You can't tell a fluke from a habit with one job. Look across your jobs, multiple jobs. Line up your last few jobs of the same job type. So here we go, your last 4 patios, and let's just look at the labor line on each one of them. So patio 1, you were over by $1,500. Patio 2, over by $900. Patio 3, over by $1,800. Patio 4, over by $1,200. Labor over on all of the last 4 patio jobs. So that's not bad luck. That's what we call a pattern in the accounting and finance world, or a trend maybe, whatever you prefer. You don't have a crew problem in this situation. You have a bidding problem. You can look this way by crew and customer too. That's true. Instead of just looking at the job type, you want to break it down and look by crew, by customer type, and see what you can find there. Add up the labor overage across every patio you build in a year. Fix it on the next bid. And that's where the review pays off. Labor always over on patios, bid the next one higher. The review isn't about grading the last job. It's about making the next one better. Every finished job makes the next bid sharper. Do it after every job and your bids get better on their own. That's a business that gets better with every single job. Now you may say, I don't have time for all this. Seems like a lot. I would say you don't have time not to do this. You can't afford not to do it. You don't review every job in depth. You're not pulling out all the invoices, looking at all the hours by person. A few minutes on the ones that matter and look across the type when something feels off. A finished job either teaches you something or it doesn't. The only difference is whether you look back. You got to take the time to look back. So make every finished job improve the next one. We'll help you review your jobs and turn those patterns or trends into better bids, and better bids turn into more profit and more money in your pocket. So in order to get more money in your pocket, book a free profit and cash flow analysis, and the link is in the description. So Atomic Habits, James Cleary, I believe that is the author of that book. I think he would be proud of this presentation on using every job to get just a little bit better for the next job, which will compound over time and make your business better and put more money in your pocket. What do you think, Corey?
I think you're right.
I think he would be proud. Well, there we go. Well, that is it. So review those jobs, build that into your process, and learn something off of each one that you can make that next job that much better.